catching up with Daryl Homer at his club here at MFC. Daryl, last week you bronzed in Seoul. Tell us, how did that feel?
It feels pretty great. It's been a lot of hard work. I started working with a physical trainer a couple of times a week, sports psychology, so it's good to see all of those things paying off as a collective package. And really, that was like my best result to date. So definitely a very good feeling.
What was your best result prior to Seoul?
I'd finished 6th or 5th at like 8 tournament, World Cups, Grand Prix, the Olympic Games. So it was just like the type of thing where I really need to break through.
And how were you feeling going into Seoul compared to other competitions?
It's kind of funny, but I called, like from 2 months ago, I kind of sat down with my trainer and said, in Seoul I need to be 100% ability, so I could test where I'll be before Olympic qualifying. And I mean, I think even the weekend before we were in Hong Kong training for the week, and I sat down with one of the guys who came with me, and I said, like, listen, your goal in Seoul is going to be this, my goal is going to be top 4, I'm making the top 4. So it was like really nice to see that happen. Not to say I called it, but it was really nice to see it happen.
and when you knew after clearing the 8 that you were going to actually achieve that goal, what was going through your mind and what were you feeling?
I think it was just automatically just kind of, I was happy, I kind of realized an expectation, as one of the coaches here would put it. So I got that feeling, and then it was just like getting ready for the next match.
And how about the significance of that result as far as your momentum this season and leading up to Rio?
I think it's a great result, but I also think that I'd be foolish to believe that that's going to be automatically repeatable. I have to work just as hard, if not harder, and prepare even more for the field. We have zonals and we have Madrid, but it would just be foolish of me to think that just because I made one top 4, I'll keep waltzing into the top 4. So just harder work now and even more focus.
And you talked about some of the big changes made in your training program, cross training. Also, recently, you're an ad guy. You took a step away from working full time to train. How's that transition been?
Yeah, it's been great. I've been back to the office a couple of times. I've been given kind of like a makeshift position where I'm going to call it a strategy consultant. This is a t-shirt for my company actually, but it's pretty much like a great opportunity. Like I'm able to consult on things that I have kind of expertise in, so sports, without actually being in the office ever. So it's great to actually be able to sleep. I always felt like for the past 2 years I've literally always felt that I had like 10 hours in my day, and I always felt like I was running 5 minutes late for something. So it's just been great for me to be able to rest, be able to train the way I need to train, be able to watch video when I need to watch video, and then also be able to recover in the mix of all of that.
And how did that kind of shift in focus to fencing and increased kind of energy that you're feeling impact your feelings in Seoul?
To be completely honest with you, I'd already planned this from the year I graduated. I knew I'd take 2 years to kind of develop my professional career. Then the final year and a half before the games, I'd focused that completely towards fencing. I did not realize how difficult it would be, and at the time I got super bogged down and felt really beaten up. But it's great that I just feel super energized now. And I think, like, to be honest, I think in Padova I had a result that was probably my worst result in the last 3 years. And it was the first time I wasn't upset, because I just realized that with all the things that were going on at work at the time, the Super Bowl specifically, I just wasn't able to dedicate as much time to practice and wasn't able to dedicate enough time to sleep even at the competition. So once I realized that, I kind of stepped back and made a decision that it was just time. I'd put in X amount of work, I'd done X amount of campaigns, so it was just time to kind of step away. But obviously it was a bit difficult because I have the same personality in work as I do in fencing, so it's always pushing things until the last second and seeing how much I can get out of them. So I just had to finally say, okay, I've gotten what I could get, step back, Daryl, relax, and just focus on your true calling.
Talking a bit about relaxing, just coming off kind of Easter weekend, the Easter egg roll at the White House. You were present there. How long did you know that you were going to be part of that event?
Yeah, so we found out a couple of months ago, I think 3 months ago, that we'd be participating in the Easter egg roll, and it's great. I mean, you're around NFL players, some NBA legends, some celebrities, So it's a great opportunity to network. We met quite a few people from the President's Fitness Council there as well. So just a great opportunity to kind of network and to really experience the Olympic movement in a way, because you can get so bogged down in training sometimes you forget like the Olympics as a platform, just this huge movement that people really want to be a part of and people really admire.
And what was your favorite event of the day?
The Easter egg roll, of course, of course.
And I guess I saw a video. Was it Tim Morehouse that came away with the win?
Tim came in with the win, and then Nzinga came in with the epic fall. Yeah, that was pretty funny.
And this was what, your second time meeting President Obama?
We actually didn't meet Obama this time, but it would be my second time being that close to Obama. We met him immediately after the Olympic Games. And then we met Michelle at the Olympic Games, so it was nice to kind of hear an address that felt very personal, and to meet the First Lady again, of course.
All right, and what strategies did you pick up as far as rolling an Easter egg?
Just hit it hard first, and hit it as far as you can, and then just run up, pretty much. No strategy.
All right, well, good luck implementing that should you ever find yourself in another role.
Yeah, hopefully.
All right, thanks, Daryl, and best of luck going forward.
No, thank you so much. Take care.